What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. But I've got a little bit of news for you. I was just watching the first half of the Sixers here, so going to try to get this one in a little quickly. Watch that second half. Let's effing go, Sixers. But we've got the schedule here, and trying to keep you up to date throughout the day. And we talked about this. This schedule was leaked way earlier in the day. Only a few were verified, though, so until they're verified, don't want to put that information out there. So, with how many fake accounts and things that are out there, you got to be careful. So, we're out. We got it. The Eagles posted it, so this is it, man. We've got the dates, the times, all the opponents, what's going down here, the primetime games, which there are 6 of them. So, we're going to take a gander here quickly at this schedule. I'm going to give you my prediction. We'll go through each game, talk about it. And then I'd love to hear your thoughts as we roll through this. But without further ado, let's take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles 2023-24 season schedule here. And we're starting it off in New England against the Patriots for Tom Brady's old ceremony. That's truly beautiful. I'm actually quite ecstatic about the fact that we get to go in there and whoop their ass. And I cannot wait to spoil that. Hopefully we get Nick Foles in there as an honorary captain. That would be quite hilarious. Brandon Graham, maybe blow a little kiss his way. But regardless, I think, hey, I'm fine with that. Week 1, every team's still a little sloppy, getting things under their belt, figuring things out. I'm more than happy to take on the New England Patriots. I think they're a team that, clearly is not as good as they used to be. Juju Smith-Schuster there now. So, I think we're going to go in there, beat the hell out of them. All about it. Let's start it off with a win. And then, for the second year in a row, Minnesota is coming to Philadelphia. So you can see it's a Thursday night football game. So we only get 4 days rest there. I really don't like that, especially at the beginning of the effing season. They want to see us get hurt. That they put a lot of tough stretches in there. Look, we understand this is a business. They get to do whatever they want. And man, do they hate seeing the Eagles win. But too bad for them. We're going to shut down Justin Jefferson again. I watched that live in person. Woo! Watch Darius Slay take Justin Jefferson to school, my Lord. But I think it's going to happen again. I think we start that off 2-0. And then, hell, why don't we make it 3? Then you got a Monday night football game. So 2 primetime games back-to-back. But you get some nice rest after that 4 days there what the hell, man. But regardless, we know the Vikings. I think, it'll be a tough matchup maybe, but I think we win that one. The Buccaneers, to me, look, we talked about this earlier today. Baker Mayfield, Kyle Trask, I don't care who it is. We're going to whoop their ass. So for me, starting off 3-0, let's make it 4, 5. I think Washington, brought in Jacoby Brissett. Does Sam Howell win the job? Look, a lot of questions there. They got some talent for sure, but the Eagles are winning that game. Rams, well, they suck. They've got Stafford and a couple pieces there, but traded away Robinson. Don't have Odell. They really don't have much going on there other than Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. They've got Aaron Donald and some things going on there. But look, I think we win that one as well. A nice 5-0 start would be fantastic. So let's get that going. The Jets, we talked about Karen Rodgers now being there. And look, I think that's another one where, look, a great team being built there by Joe Douglas, learning under Howie Roseman. So, of course, he's doing great. But to me, they're not going to be able to get the job done against the Philadelphia Eagles, just like Karen couldn't against the Eagles with the Packers. I think we go in and the Jets, be a tough matchup, but I think we can pull that off. Same goes for the Dolphins, where you see our next third primetime game there, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Dolphins, Tua versus Hurts. I'm all about it, man. And they added A-Chain this offseason. I think, we talked about this team earlier, and I think, they added Robbie Anderson in there too with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. They've got a bunch of, running backs that are pretty good, Mostert and Wilson, but adding A-Chain into that room, I think that's quite the 3-headed monster there. So going to be a fun game to watch for sure. But I think our offense can beat up on their defense. And I think that our defense, and excited to see what's going down. But by week 7, hopeful that we can beat those Dolphins. So I think we can win that one as well. I think you could win the week 8 again against Washington, sweep them. And then week 9 going into the bye, I think, against the Cowboys, an afternoon game, and it's at home in Philadelphia. I think we can win that first matchup against the Cowboys, go into the bye week undefeated. That's right. I said it. So I really think that this team, just like I felt last year in the offseason, is dominant. And best of luck to the defense is trying to stop this offense. But when you have a good defense to boot, just like we do with Sean Desai here, I think it's going to make it much tougher for teams to get the job done. Now, the matchup I'm waiting for is week 11 rematch against the Chiefs. We'll see if they, bring out the waterworks, if they, try to wet the field as much as they can to protect Patrick Mahomes, whatever they got to do. We have to bring extra pairs of cleats, whatever the hell needs to be done. I don't want to hear anything, man. I'm so pissed off about that game still. I cannot wait to destroy them in their house. So that will be beautiful. 10-0. Now, the Bills, Josh Allen and company, they are quite talented. The defense has some talented players as well. But I think for me, the Philadelphia Eagles, again, are the best team in the NFL. Now, this is going to be tough, because you got a gunslinger here in Josh Allen. They're able to put up points. I think, this could be intriguing, though, because, we bend, don't break. And I think, you're going to see a lot of that stuff. But Dinkin and Duncan isn't necessarily Josh Allen's thing. Not to say he can't do it, but I think for me, we can take the Bills, man. I really do feel that way. And I feel, the 49ers after that, it's another tough matchup. You got 3 in a row after that bye, but I think the Niners are the easiest of the 3 by far. And, I don't care if they bring back Steve Young, whatever they got to do to make, I just don't want to hear any more crying and excuses, because apparently their quarterbacks now play defense too. And, it was it was our fault that we didn't let the Niners have more quarterbacks so that their quarterbacks could play defense and stop our offense, and their quarterbacks could block for their quarterbacks. I'm not sure what excuses Kyle Shanahan's coming up with here, but he's going to have to make some good ones here, because when they're fully healthy, clearly they do not even come close to holding a candle to the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't even think the Niners can win their division, just not a very good team. And the same can be said for the Cowboys. Yeah, they've got some talented guys, but I think, miles behind a great team like the Philadelphia Eagles. So you're going to see a Sunday night football game, another tough stretch. And honestly, you look at those 5 games right there after the bye, that is tough. So maybe you lose one within there, maybe 2, but I think for me, you could win all of them. And it's going to be hard to, sweep the Cowboys. That's just something we haven't been able to do here. And I think, it's been like 10, 11, maybe 12 years since we've done that. So it'll be tough, but I think this could be the year we do that. And, it's not going to be Gardner Minshew at quarterback the second time around, hopefully. So I'm all about it, man. I think that we can get the job done against them. The Seahawks, they added some weapons we talked about in Jigba Smith, and that offense rolling, but the defense adding some pieces, really turning things around. So that'll be a tough matchup at the end of the year there, but I think we could definitely take the Seahawks. The Giants, they've got some talent there. You never want to sleep on a divisional opponent, but it's Christmas, baby. And I think that, that Monday Christmas there, 4:30, right in the middle of the day, get your stuff done in the morning, get family stuff done early in the day. Then we're home early watching Eagles football. Merry effing Christmas to me. Put that win in the stocking. Let's go. Now, week 17, an extra Christmas, because you get Jonathan Gannon coming back to Philadelphia. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He is coming to Philadelphia. We're not going there. So, oh, yeah, he is going to hear one of the loudest boos ever for turning his back on us after a fantastic season. Well, 2 seasons, really, and then just deciding to quit in the Super Bowl so you could get a head coaching job, mother. So if I see him, I will sweet chin music him in the face. We all know that. So I think we go away with a huge win there. And then you see that final game of the season. Again, it's hard to split, with the division, or it's hard to sweep. So you may split with your divisional opponents here, but I really think we can beat the hell out of them. We've been able to do it to the Giants a lot, to be honest with you. So don't want to take away from divisional opponents, but I think we could smash them. So going through all of those, they're all winnable games, because the Philadelphia Eagles, in my opinion, are the best team in the NFL. So that tough 5-game stretch there, I think, you're going to see that, maybe some injuries are there or whatever, this, that, the other thing. So those kind of things happen. But for me, we lost one game in the regular season last year with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. So to me, is it one? Is it two that you're going to lose with him this year? And maybe we're the first team in NFL history to go undefeated all the way through. I don't know. But to me, I think we definitely could do that. And I know it sounds insane, especially with that stretch there, but I will break this thing down. We'll go through, just like we do each year. And I'll give you more of an update on these teams, what they've done this year, what they look like, all that great stuff. And well, obviously, I'll talk about it throughout the season, too, as we get to those opponents because they'll be different. But regardless, we'll break it all down. We'll talk about it. For me, though, last year I had us winning, 14 games. I think, and we talked about a 5+ win, approach. So this year, I'm going to give it 15. And I honestly think that we could go undefeated. So clearly, this is my way too early prediction. This is just going off of me looking at it, talking about it with you, but really at the end I said undefeated. But look, I'll break it down more and give you guys more of that stuff there, but just wanted to roll through that quickly, let you guys see what that schedule looks like, give you my opinion on it. But getting back to that Sixers game here shortly, so very excited about it. Yeah, Celtic, it's just like with the Cowboys. So appreciate you tuning in, Travis. Hope you're having a great day, night, wherever you guys are. But yeah, man. And look, no, he's going to bring the Jonathan Gannon defense we all loved. So I am so excited about that. So I know a lot of people are hesitant. I know a lot of people are going to hate Desai because it's going to be pretty much the same thing as Jonathan Gannon. But for those of us who loved having a number one defense, loved being number one against the pass, breaking sack records, get excited. And I think after today, people are going to finally learn what I meant by another intelligent guy. But this dude has the Philly grit that we're looking for. This is why I wanted the Eagles to desperately hire him. So, yep, that same great defense we've had for 2 years, we're going to get some of that back. So, no, nothing like Jim Johnson's, but we're going to get a great defense again and a guy that loves the defense, somebody that's very intelligent. I know that turned people off about Gannon, but look, I'm telling you, it's a good thing. And this dude knowing football is a great thing. No, he's not going to blitz every play. He's going to have a lot of those multiple schemes, a lot of the same stuff, but he's going to be little bit more in the sense that I've seen shadow coverage from him. I've seen packages where we're sending different players in different ways. Now, that's not blitzing, but I think there is excitement to be had, and I will break that thing down into detail. And go check that video out. We talked about it, my man, but very excited about this schedule. So hope you all had a great day. If you missed that Desai video, go check it out for the Jets game. Let's go. Hope you're able to make it, my man. So tell everyone in your family, get their asses together, get you a ticket for that game. That would be what's up. If you're there, let Karen Rogers know I said you suck. But, dude, that's awesome. And hope you are able to make it there, my man. Feel the wrath of this defense this year. Yeah, man, we're going to be great again. I think it's going to be another great defense. I think, I don't know if we'll be number one again, but I think we could break that sack record. I think, thank God it's another guy from the Fangio tree. So we're not changing anything. I see a lot of people were switching the scheme. Nope, we're running the same stuff. So these players don't have to transition to anything different. It is the same exact stuff. So love, love, love it. But they are going to another year of the Eagles defense dominating. And I can't wait to see it. My man, Sean, appreciate you tuning in. But I appreciate you taking the time. And if you comment on that, my man, I will definitely get back to you. Probably be after the game or a commercial. But hope you're all having yourselves a great night. Let's have to go, Sixers. Turn this thing around and let's go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But yeah, if you would love to give me your predictions, whatever is on your mind, you have any questions, leave it down below. We'll be breaking this thing down on the weekend and doing all kinds of stuff. So keep tuning in. Do not fear. Tomorrow is Fan Friday. I'll be getting that post out. Would love to hear your questions. Tune in. Ask away. It is going to be a fun one, but I hope you're all having a great night. Until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Let's go effing undefeated, baby. How's that sound? But, yeah, I just had to throw that out there. I think expect the dynasty that I talked about a few months ago. Expect to start hearing fans and other people repeating what I said. Dynasty, it's coming. You heard it here first, and I'm going to keep saying it. But I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe out there. Go Sixers. And as always, let's hear it, chat. Go Birds!